Recently I helped a young couple find a solution to the storage in their bedroom. They had a couple of tall IKEA chest of drawers and they wanted to put them inside their mirror-fronted wardrobes. Unfortunately, because they were tall, they were interfering with the clothes on the hanging rails above. So this is how I cut them down, turning them from 5 drawers high into 3 drawers high. I've set up a makeshift bench outside and I'm hoping to get on with this in between the rain showers. I'm going to reuse these 3 bottom pieces, the 2 thinner ones replacing the broken ones above. The bottom of the carcass is 90mm to the underside of the drawer runner. So mark 90mm down from the centre runner and this will be the new bottom edge. Transfer the line around to the front edge. Here I'm marking the other inside face before turning the chest of drawers over so I can mark the outsides. Once you've finished marking out, it's time to cut with a track saw. You could just as easily use a straight edge and a circular saw, but just be careful of where you position the straight edge so that the saw blade cuts exactly where you want. And don't forget to wear a mask. Turn the chest of drawers over, mark the other side and cut that. Carefully lay it on its front and prepare to cut the back panel. The back panel doesn't actually go to the bottom of the chest of drawers, it stops 45mm short. So measure 45mm up from the side cuts you've just made, and this is where you'll cut the hardboard back panel. Now you need to be careful here. You don't want to cut through the white chipboard sides or else you'll see those cuts and that won't look at all good. Start cutting just inside the back panel and stop short of the far side. Finish the cuts with a handsaw. Now with a hammer and a pair of pliers remove the back panel. Keep the nails, you're going to need them. Take these 3 pieces apart, the back support, the front plinth piece and the thinner cross piece. Put them on one side as you'll be reusing them. You'll also need both these dowels and the metal knockdown fittings. Unscrew the fittings and gently pull the dowels out. This piece must be removed to make way for the bottom plinth that we removed earlier. Here I'm taking out the broken parts, having loosened the back and sides to give some wiggle room. Next, measure the position of the fixing holes for the bottom plinth. The top one is 52mm from the bottom edge and there's a 32mm gap between them. They're set in about 28mm from the front. Transfer the measurement to the chest of drawers, mark and drill the holes. I always like to drill a pilot hole first. Be careful as these 2 holes are slightly different sizes. Here I'm checking the depth is sufficient for the thread of the metal fitting. Screw the knockdown fitting into the top hole and tap the dowel into the hole below it. Similarly, on the back edge, measure the old positions of the cross brace. Transfer to the sides and once again mark, drill and fix the dowel and metal fitting. Again I'm using a small drill bit as a guide to check that the hole is deep enough for the threaded end. Just make sure you don't drill all the way through. Here I'm replacing the lower cross member, having done the one above a little earlier. Now I'm in the back brace, using a little gentle persuasion, and to the right you can see I've already fitted the front plinth. Check that everything is tightened. There are 4 plastic feet, so you need to remove these so you can reuse them. They come off easily enough as they're just a push fit. They go here. Prise them off gently and with the chest of drawers on one end, mark the position for the 2 plastic pegs. It's a good idea to double check before drilling the pilot holes and then the larger holes, which I think were 6mm. That seems alright, so with the second hole drilled, it's just a case of tapping the foot on. Now to fit the other 3. I thought it would be sensible to see how square this is, so I'm measuring the diagonals and sure enough it's a little out. I'll have to remove the back panel now to square it up. I'm just checking the tightness of a couple of fittings before measuring again. I actually measured quite a few times, but I'll spare you all of that. Time to nail the top of the back panel on again. make a few more checks and then pop one nail in the bottom corner. You'll notice I've not nailed it all the way in, just in case I need to take it out and reposition the back. Fortunately it was fine, so I can carry on banging in all those pesky nails. Well, the heavens certainly opened a little while ago. It was hard enough to have me hurriedly packing up, dashing indoors, only for it to stop almost as soon as it had started. What a nuisance. Time to wipe it dry, stand back and have a good look. So I've replaced both of these which were broken, reinstated that from the old unit, and reinstated this cross brace again from the old unit. So there we go. What was 5 drawers high is now 3. My IKEA hack. And this is where it goes. Just like that. Now there's plenty of hanging space above and the wardrobe's much more usable. I did this chest of drawers yesterday. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you've not already subscribed, please do so. So that's it for this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. The traffic's so bad. Traffic. I can hear an aircraft. Oh, that's a pain. Come on cars, come on aircraft, go away. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is hellishly long. I'm getting there, but it's a bit flipping slow. Oh, I've got the sniffles. It's cold out here. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? I'm sure there was something else.